Hi, it's the 20th of December, plenty of news, let's get right into it. Half of UK shoppers have apparently been prevented from using cash. So either just avoid those shops that won't take it or insist on taking cash. A record central bank gold rush has been triggered by Western sanction fears. Cly space mut change. There's an article about this. Is a global carbon currency worth trillions of dollars the key to averting global disaster? How self-checkouts at supermarkets, etc. have failed to live up to their promise. They're rubbish, they always go wrong, and they always need a staff member to correct it. Southern California water supplier declares a drought emergency. Germany is spending $500 billion to keep the lights on. Gas prices in the UK late last week were up 600% due to the cold snap. Now we've got fairly warm weather. Let's see what happens in the next few weeks. 25% of all British adults are struggling to keep warm in their living rooms. Here's one that a bit of a blame game here. Early retirement is driving inflation and harming growth, a report says. So it's blame everyone else, but the real people are behind the inflation. Rising prices are sapping UK household spending power, and don't we know it? The UK High Street faces a post-Christmas flurry of failure. Over 25% of Brits expect to start 2023 in debt. So here's a couple of articles about hitting the middle class, which is the WEF policy. UK prep schools are vulnerable to closure as the middle class families are reining in their spending. Middle class Scots are going to pay more income tax as Scotland increases the top rates. There we are. Here's another article that's a bit of one of these predictive things. They're looking to blame people. It's called Baby boomers are refusing to downsize, and that is behind the surge in homes with empty bedrooms. So that gives me two thoughts. Will they bring in a bedroom tax, or will they bring in something to do with you must take refugees in because you have a spare bedroom? I wonder. More than half of UK homes apparently do not meet the 2025 energy efficiency targets. Tears and tantrums for landlords and tenants in the UK as the buy-to-let boom implodes. So middle class again being hit, owning nothing, being happy, etc., etc. The buy-to-let crisis will trigger a property fire sale as landlords are suffering losses. 15 years ago, the US housing market crashed under similar market conditions as we're experiencing at the moment. There's a self-driving truck company called TuSimple, TuSimple, and they've just laid off hundreds of staff just before Christmas. And finally, do some research on this AI called ChatGPT. Apparently it could revolutionise the internet. I don't like the look of it at all, but please do some research on that. A couple of good sites, good YouTubers to have a look at. One is Mike at Parallel Systems. That's Parallel Systems. He's really good. He's like me. He tells it out how it is, can see what's going on. And also Deeper Conversations with Chad. He's quite good too. So yeah, please go and visit those sites. Pass this on to as many as you can. Pass the articles on to all those that still think everything's normal. And I'll see you on the next one.